What's up, everybody? It's your boy Graphic Phoenix back with another video, and I like to start off with saying a little thank you to everyone on my channel and who watches my videos. I know all of you guys are not all for the art and are not all for the reptiles, but I'll continue to do both. So I just hope you guys enjoy this one. I've had a few requests for this. I'm about to shoot for this video right now. I've got my laptop to my side here, and I've got 108 subscribers. That is awesome. I thank you guys so much. Love the love. And let's get on with the video. Alright, we're going to be covering their common names, their availability in the pet trade, their environment, the lighting needed, and the nutrition for these little guys. Alright, we're going to be covering their common names. As you can see, the electric blue day gecko, the Williams blue day gecko, and the Williams dwarf gecko are the three most common pet trade names that are used in the pet trade. Its scientific name is up at the top there, L. Williamsi or Lygodactylus Williamsi. It's important you learn these names, or especially the scientific name at the top, because you'll be able to ask a breeder or something like that to confirm it is what it is. As for the next part, availability in the pet trade. Availability, these guys are not all that available in the pet trade right now. They're generally wild caught, which is kind of sad to say, but that's just going to be the way that it is. They're hard to breed. If you want more details on breeding, I can give you that in another video. The age you get them at is 3 to 5, maybe 6 months. These guys are very hard to get as babies, and if you do, I wouldn't even recommend it, because then it is even more tough to keep them alive because they are such picky eaters as babies. Their price in Canada is $80, or that's what I got this Moose, that is his name. That's what I got Moose for, is around $80 at my local pet store called Pisces. I don't know if they have it anywhere else in the world, but that is what it's called here. Their environment, well, perfect. You can definitely tell what it looks like. It looks like a jungle. I have a fogger going right now. It looks as most like a jungle. That's a live plant right in there. Some vines, a little bamboo branch you can see going across around the mid area of the cage. They're small geckos, so think small. This is enough for one pair, which I'm hoping to pick up a female at their upcoming expo soon. So if that happens, awesome. And generally for the features you want in their cage are definitely front opening doors. This is necessary because these guys are lightning fast. Size for one adult is a cubic foot, so 12 by 12 by 12. And this is a 12 by 12 by 18 high, so this would be enough for a pair. Their humidity you generally want to keep around 60 to 80%. Right now, mine, I don't know if you can see that, but it's at 87, so I am right on par. It can go through the 90s and even around 100%. They will live. I mean, it's not generally recommended to stay at that humidity all day, every day, but if it hits, fine. Some ways to keep up the humidity. As you can see right there, I have a false bottom, which consists of mesh, hydro balls, and what's that, probably 2 to 3 inches of plantation soil. You can use Miss King system. Those I've heard are very good for these guys. And or a reptifogger, that's what I have just up there. As for temperatures for these guys, you want the daytime temperature to be at around 70 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. That's the ambient temperature around the cage. Around nighttime, you're going to want it no lower than 60, no lower. 74 to 76 is the recommended heat. I've noticed mine drop just to about 71, 72, and it's fine. As for basking spot, you're definitely going to need a basking spot of a higher temperature, so around 89 to 94 degrees Fahrenheit will work perfect for these little guys. You'll notice throughout the day that during the morning they'll come out and bask. During midday and towards the nighttime, they will hide in foliage or along the back wall in Moose's case, on his bamboo stick. That's where he loves it the most. So just provide naturalistic habitat for them. As for the substrate, the book I was reading and on many forums and websites, it says to use a mixture of organic soil, peat moss, and sand. I don't really understand the sand part, but if somebody wants to let me know, drop me a comment. I also use plantation soil by Exoterra. I know there's a Zoomag called Eco Earth. That's basically the exact same thing. As for lighting, you guys can, I'm not going to blind you, but I'll focus up on the lighting right now. There is his basking spot up there. His daytime bulb is back there. These provide exactly what he needs. That's a 5.0 UVB, that's what's recommended, and a halogen basking bulb for their heat spot. Alright, let's pass to nutrition. This includes pretty much everything of care wise. So that'll be anything from spraying to water and all that kind of stuff. Spray it 3 to 4 times a day because they do drink from the droplets on their cage. You may not see it all the time, but if you spray them, they will definitely lick their eyes and their face and stuff. So that's one way to keep them hydrated. It's not recommended, but in the back there, you can see that I have one of those sticky, it's stuck by a suction cup, little leaf bowls. I haven't seen him drink out of that too much. I have seen it on occasion, but it's on a rare occasion. He doesn't do it all that much. And if you are going to provide something for him, do not make it deep. And if you do, put pebbles or rocks or something in there for him to be able to climb out without drowning in there. Mine does not have any pebbles or anything. I generally keep it almost empty. It is nearly empty all day. As for feeding, you guys are going to want to feed these guys about 4 to 7 times a week. I feed mine as much as I can, so 4 or 5, maybe 6 crickets, small crickets, very small, like 1 week crickets per day. And if I miss a day, that's not a big deal. I mean, he's not going to die or anything, so don't worry about that. If you guys are busy, then, and you definitely don't have time for your lizard, make sure you're not going to stress out about him eating every day. As for their diet can consist of fruit flies, week-old crickets, like I said, curly-winged houseflies, small wax moths, bean beetles, springtails, and woodlice. Personally, I cannot find basically anything other than week-old crickets. Here in Calgary, we don't really have all that many places, and even fruit flies and stuff, you need to special order them, so I might order some fruit flies if I get another female, because I'll definitely need fruit flies for the babies. So that's fun fact. They are nectar-eating lizards or geckos. You can feed them some types of baby fruit, like fruit flavored. It's generally up to you. Mine doesn't eat too much of this, so I don't feed it to them all that often. Or the other option is these commercial diets. I have Repashy Day Gecko. Has all their supplements and vitamins that they need, so I recommend that. Mine doesn't seem to like it all that much, but I know their products are fantastic, so if you guys want to check them out. A point on these is it is not a staple food. Do not feed it to it every day. It's just not recommended. They are insectivores, so they will not always eat this as their staple diet. They will definitely need crickets or one of the other food items I mentioned. For a little treat, I put some mashed banana and honey into a little cup for Mooser up there, hanging out, being like, I want to be filmed. So that is nice. He seems to enjoy that quite a bit. As for temperaments, they are generally skittish. You'll be able to see here in a half sec. Of course, whenever I try to prove it, he's not going to run. But mine seems to be generally tame. I was on my local forums, and they were talking about theirs getting out and jumping all over the place and being all crazy. And mine, I guess I was lucky, but mine is very nice. He's kind of spookish when I kind of want to play with him. I'll tap the glass and he'll run away and come back, and he's a really cool character. And now I had a few questions on some of my other videos showing this guy. They are not a beginner lizard for sure. Just not recommended. They need proper care. It's a decent amount of time to take care of these guys. Once you get them, they are not that hard, but for me it took about a week until I finally got into a stride where I could keep up his schedule, because they are very scheduled animals. Keep up his schedule, keep up my schedule, and mash the two together. Guys, it's been Graphic Phoenix. It's time for me to peace out. I gotta hit the bedtime. It's getting kind of late. So, if you guys like this video, definitely show that like button some love. Comment down below for more video ideas or any questions you may have on these guys. If you want a breeding video, let me know. I hope I've answered all of your questions. I'm out.